Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Pure Ace 23 here. I hope you're all having a great day. Long time no see, but I just haven't had any good ideas until now. I woke up today to a comment on my video on my black biker jacket from LG Crazy Gamer telling me to do an update with all the customizations on it. So, thank you for the idea, and let's get into it. I decided I'm going to start this video off by showing off my original jacket, the one I showed you how to put pins on. So, here we go. As you can see here, I didn't do too much to it. I have a little Ace of Spades patch, dice, and I put my nickname Frost on it. And I also have the pins in here, but I moved them all to the other jacket. Otherwise, this is literally everything I've ever done to it. Nothing else, nothing more. Okay, now I want you to just imagine a simple, classic black biker jacket. A style that everyone's familiar with, something we all know, something I made a video about because this is the same jacket, just, a little different. Okay, you have it in mind? Well, this is what it is now. As you can see, not the same as when you last saw it. So, let's start off. Let's see. I studded up the collar, as you can see here. I put little stars in the shoulders because I want to buy a Scott, but I can't afford it. I studded up the little coin pocket. I studded up the belt and the loops. And I also studded up this little part of the back of the jacket. I'll talk about paint in a minute. Let's see, how about the things that are hanging off of it? Right here I have a rabbit's foot. I have a little Coke bottle chain, a little Coke bottle keychain from the 1950s, made of brass. I have a Suavecito keychain, like license plate. This was a gift from a family friend because I really like Suavecito. They're a local brand for me, and I love their stuff. Over here, I have a little piece of history. This is called a Capri bell. Pilots would get sent to the Italian island known as Capri for some rest and relaxation. And the monks would give them this little bell as a good luck charm. If I can remember the story correctly, I think the story went that there was this shepherd who lived with his mother on the island. And all they had between them was a house and one singular sheep. And one day the sheep went missing. And the shepherd went looking out for it because, like I said, that's one of the only things they had. He kept looking and he kept hearing a ringing, and he would follow the ringing. Then he saw like this bright, blinding light, and it was Saint Michael riding a horse and wearing a bell. He took the bell off, gave it to the shepherd, and basically said that his life would get better as long as he had that bell on him. And that's what happened. Their life became way better, and they found their sheep. Like I said, I can't remember that's exactly how the story went, but it's something along those lines. Basically, it's just meant to be a nice little good luck charm. And it does ring, but I put this little paper in it because I got tired of hearing this ring every time I moved. It kind of gets annoying after a while. On this arm, I have a little, Skull and Crossbones quarter keychain I got at the beach. Off of the shoulders, I have a pair of dice. I saw a picture of Brian Setzer, the lead singer of the Stray Cats, and he had a jacket where he had a pair of dice hanging off the shoulders, and I thought that looked really cool. So I asked my dad, and he drilled it out for me. And the cool thing is that since they're kind of loose, when you walk, the values actually move around. On the other shoulder, I was inspired by a Terror from the Wanderers to put on a shoulder chain. This was my old wallet chain until I got a new chain, and I decided to just throw this on my shoulder because, like I said, I like the look. I was inspired by him. And I put that little spade on it. Let's see, how about the patches then? We kind of stuck with the old way too. We put the flaming dice here, and a little Ace of Spades right over here. And I have a little Stray Cats logo over here because they are my favorite band. These were all sewed by the same guy who sewed the patches on my other jacket because I cannot sew and I don't want to try to sew leather. But he knows what he's doing. He sewed patches for my brothers and my dad, so we trust him. He's cheap, does great work. And I studded this patch on. because Felix the cat is cool, and I know how to stud more than I know how to sew. So yeah, I just studded this on. That's about it for the patches. Let's talk about pins. Let's see. This is a little crow skull pin because crows are cool and skulls are cool, so I got that. This is from the Peterson Automotive Museum. It's a museum in LA that has a bunch of like cars and bikes and everything. Really awesome. If you like cars, this is your type of place to go. I went there with my dad. As I said before, Stray Cats are my favorite band, so I have a pin. And as I said before, I really enjoy Suavecito. I love the brand. They're local to me, so I have a couple of their pins on my jacket. And as you'd expect, since it's a local brand for me, I have a little Santa Ana pin. I got this from Gunther's, another local brand. Really cool brand. I got this when I went to Las Vegas a year or so ago. And a little pair of brass knuckles, because brass knuckles are cool. Over here I have a little Lady Luck pin. Hard Rock Cafe when I went to Universal Studios with my mom and my nephew. Another Suavecito pin, a little pin with a horseshoe that says Lucky. I got this at the Mob Museum, a museum in Las Vegas for everything that's pretty much mob and organized crime related. Really awesome museum. I got this off of Etsy. I really enjoy this pin, it's a really good pin. Nice little 8-ball. My dad gave me this pin once he saw that I was starting to put pins on my jacket, so this is one of the, probably like my third pin I had. Nice little Ace of Spades I got off of Amazon. And this I got off of a Facebook group. I'm a part of a Facebook group that's like just dedicated to the movie Christine, because I really do love that movie. And one of the people there was selling pins, and I really like this look. If I remember correctly, I believe this is like based off one of the book covers. So I picked that up. There also used to be a pair of dice right here, but it was a really crappy pin and it broke off like a week ago, so I need to put a new pin here. And if you saw the other video, then you know that all these are put on with my pin collars. Now let's get to the fun part, paint. Once again, put my nickname right across the pocket here. I just like how that looks. Over here, I wrote Rebel Without a Cause because I really do enjoy that movie. There's kind of a funny story with that too. For my grad night, since I just graduated high school not too long ago, for grad night we went to Disneyland. And we went to, what's it called, a California Adventure. And there's this little ride there. I think it's called like a Melody something. It's basically just like a one of those like swing rides with music. And I sat down in it, and I did notice that there was like a little clip you're supposed to put to like a little bar to keep you restrained in. I didn't know that because that's the first time I got on that ride. And so one of the cast members called me. I was like, "Hey, Rebel Without a Cause, put on the thing." I was like, I didn't know it was there. But that was pretty fun. Let's see. Hard to do this with one hand. We have a little 8-ball that I painted on. Born to Lose, Live to Win, Ace of Spades because Lemmy is God. And let me get the other arm in the shot. I painted on these little gold stripes because I kind of like that look on like the military uniforms. I think it looks really nice. Over here, I wrote the word greaser. There's patches in this style that say like rockabilly and psychobilly, things like that. But at the time, I couldn't find any that said greaser, and I decided, you know what? I'm already gonna paint gold with this thing, so I'll just paint it on myself. This says, "I got 9 lives, baby. I just keep coming back." This is a lyrics from the Stray Cats. And on the back as well are more lyrics. I got cat class and I got cat style. You know, their most popular song, Stray Cat Strut. All of this stuff was painted on with acrylic paint markers because I do not trust myself with an actual brush or anything. So, just acrylic paint markers. It's basically just like you're just drawing on it normally. And this is blank. I'm keeping it blank because I do actually plan on joining a club someday. So I'm just keeping it blank for actually putting on a club logo. So as of right now, there's nothing much to the back besides studs and paint. Well, that's all there is to this jacket, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. In terms of videos, I have a video planned for the future. that I'm going to be doing with a friend of mine. He's a fellow YouTuber, and his name is Ghost_932. I'll leave a link to him if you want to check him out. He's a friend of mine. I'm going to be doing some videos with him soon, and he's going to be part of one of my videos soon. So keep a lookout for that. Otherwise, not much else. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment, and I'll see all you guys next time.